show of power was launched before dawn. China sending its army, navy, air force, and rocket force to completely surround Taiwan. In a single day, the drills involved a record 125 Chinese military aircraft and 34 naval vessels, including the aircraft carrier Liaoning, according to Taiwan defense officials tracking them. Taiwan scrambled its fighter jets and warships too, and condemned China for what officials called unreasonable provocation.
We also need to stay calm and confident to prevail in the struggle between democracy and authoritarianism.
China made no secret of what was driving the maneuvers. It was a warning, they say, to any Taiwan separatist forces after accusing Taiwan's president, Lai Ching-te, of promoting independence in his National Day address last week. In that speech, Lai said Beijing had no right to represent Taiwan, but also said he would work with China on issues like climate change. The offer of goodwill did not go over well here in Beijing, where Lai is neither liked nor trusted. A spokesperson said, "What I can tell you is that Taiwan independence is incompatible with peace in the Taiwan Strait." Videos of the exercise, which were shared widely on Chinese social media, show the scope and scale of what China deployed, including a blockade on key ports. China's People's Liberation Army has also used more gray zone tactics, like patrols and air incursions, to a point where experts say military activity around the island has become normalized. Li Shimin is a retired admiral and former head of Taiwan's armed forces.
I don't think the PLA is ready for the full-scale invasion in the next few years. But however, if they want to conduct that kind of very limited military tactic, they are already able to do it, like they seize any one of outlying islands, or even conduct the quarantine for the Taiwan. They can do it.
The U.S. said it was seriously concerned about the escalation. China last launched drills in May when Lai was sworn in. This time was framed as the sequel, with the expectation there will be more.
And Janis Mackey Frayer joins us now from Beijing. So, Janis, China and Taiwan, they have a long, complicated history, but this new Taiwanese president seems to be getting under Beijing's skin more than other recent Taiwanese leaders. Why is that?
Beijing has called Lai Ching-te, or William Lai, a troublemaker, a dangerous separatist, because the leadership here believes he leans more toward pursuing Taiwan independence than his predecessor, Tsai Ing-wen. Threats from Beijing have ramped up, along with incursions and patrols, as well as the introduction of new laws that they're using against so-called Taiwan separatist forces. China's President Xi Jinping says the reunification of Taiwan with the mainland is a historical inevitability, and the use of force has not been ruled out. Beijing doesn't see the urgency necessarily with reunification, but they see independence as something that needs to be urgently stopped. So when Lai spoke out last week against annexation and saying Taiwan would uphold its sovereignty, these are ideas that Chinese officials are not going to accept. And then in that speech, when he offered to work with China and Beijing responded with military drills, it's a sign that this is going to be a testy relationship at best. Allison.
Is it fair, Janis, to describe the latest back and forth as an unprecedented tit for tat or escalation, or is this a continuation of what we've seen in the past?
This is a continuation of what we've seen build over the last 8 to 10 years. The party that William Lai represents was elected to an unprecedented third term earlier this year, and there was always a rocky relationship. But it's because he is the leader now that seems to be, as you say, getting under the skin of China's leadership here. And it's why we're likely to see more military drills, more incursions, and a real doubling down on these new laws for Beijing to believe that it's suppressing these separatist forces. Ellison?
Janis Mackey Frayer, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.